when your nervous system is responding to a stress or a stressor, there's an upregulation and a downregulation cycle that happens that represents a complete response, meaning that you have been able to move through the necessary states to come back to homeostasis or a baseline. Having a dysregulated nervous system is when you get stuck in one of the states where you're in response to a threat and you stay there and your body is not able to downregulate or re-regulate you. And this is really interesting because it's cyclical. Like there's okay, the threat, you're chilling, you're in parasympathetic, rest and digest. Something comes at you, you get a stressful email, your body starts to activate, you go into fight or flight, your digestive system kind of turns off, your body starts showing you a scarier world on purpose so you can deal with the threat and you can mobilize. So this is where you're moving towards or away from the threat. If that threat doesn't go away, you cannot run away from it and you can't fight it. You will collapse. You'll go into something called dorsal vagal shutdown. Is it shocking that this is also the exact same symptoms of depression? Probably not. And this is where your body is like, I'm going to die, so I'm going to shut down and I am going to numb myself so that whatever death I experience is going to be least painful. So it's like if you've seen a deer playing dead, it's like that kind of idea. Your body kind of goes into that state. Then let's just say this threat eventually does go away. Your body is supposed to then pass back through that slightly activated state, back down into rest or digest. So there's this full cycle that is supposed to be completed that mimics in like so many different ways the cycles of like initiation, growth, and then, decay and rebirth in like the world and nature around us. And I live in an area where we have like 4 very distinct seasons. So, it's very obvious there. But that is also something that I really try and get people connected to when they work with me is like, as a man, you have a 24-hour hormonal cycle. Notice how you feel at different points of the day. As a woman, you have a 24-hour hormonal cycle and you have an infradian rhythm. Like your hormones are so different, like these 4 different weeks of the year. And the more we allow that to be present in our lives, because it's happening whether we want it to or not, the more we can actually begin to work with the body and come into those states of coherence. I just took that a totally different way, but that's just where my brain was going.
Beautiful. That was awesome. That gave me a great visual as to what is happening under the hood in a lot of ways with my nervous system.